anywhere in the world. They can talk to you here. So it's an option. Licenses, let me get to licenses. Licenses for ham radio, I'm not going to kid you, it's a little bit of work, but look, if I did it, you guys can do it. There's all types of apps for it. If you go to the ARRL website, it's .org, don't quote me on that, you can Google it, Amateur Radio Relay League. Basically, they'll hook you up with clubs in the local areas. You should, sometimes they have classes, sometimes not, you gotta check. But they can help you. You go in there, hey, I don't know anything about it, this is what I wanna do, and they'll set you up. Also too, when you talk about ham radio, everybody thinks about talking. There's so many different types of modes. There's digital, text messaging, we were talking about that, sending pictures and stuff like that. Morse code. Morse code's kind of cool too. I think we had a conversation one time where we were talking about there's no secure radios. Yeah,
right.
You're right.
Yep.
But what you can do is by using different modes. How many people here know how to license for step? Wow, nobody. All right. Okay. So basically, but you can listen, right? You can hear whatever I'm saying to whoever. How many people here know Morse code? All right.
A little
but
bit.
look, all right, there's 2 people here, right? So think about it. I just eliminated everybody else. I just have to worry about this.
Exactly.
Yep.
How about digital modes? Who here has digital capability? You do too?
Well, no, I know digital. I don't have it.
Oh, so then I just eliminate all you guys. Even though you can, like,
Right.
available to everybody, not a lot of people have it. So basically, I'm narrowing the field a little bit. There is a course that our leader here today.
So with that, how many of you would be interested in getting your license? That answer you. One of our affiliates, hamradioprep.com. You can go there and get they guarantee you to pass the test, or they give you your money back. You use the coupon code VISION20, you get 20% off on everything you buy.
Fantastic.
One last thing. I'm just going to do a area. This radio, I don't know what we're going to hear. Before, I think we were listening to New York, I think.
Yeah.
But just to give you an idea. I'm also running, even though this is a big battery, I can run more, I'm running 5 watts now. The same as this.
Okay.
Max power on this. Let's see what we can pull up. Need some music at this part.
Doom, doom, doom.
Thank you.
Now, would you be able to pick that up with a handheld too?
No. This is long distance. So that was just Florida. I don't have the air. Let me see if I can get something clear.
That was Florida.
Yes, it was.
I do too.
All right. One more try.
You said Pennsylvania?
Pennsylvania.
You said Pennsylvania,
So you notice that I can hear the one guy, but I can't hear the other guy?
yeah.
There's a learning curve to this. There's an event coming up at the end of June. Let me turn this down a little bit. It is Field Day. All the clubs everywhere participate. It's the biggest event for ham radio. Basically, the event is an emergency response contest. So basically, a situation happens, so you need comms. So you get 24 hours to set up a working station, and then what you do is you try to contact as many stations as you can. And what happens is They tally up the points, but you're competing against stations that are similar to you. So some stations use, this is like when you use battery power, like a certain like 5 watts or less, QRP. You're hearing all these Q codes. QRP. So basically, I'd be competing, I have one station, I'm outdoors, and I'm using 5 watts or less. So I'd be competing against all those stations. I use, how many modes are you using? Well, we use Morse code, gets certain points for that. It's 2 points for that. So now it turns into a little bit of a contest, a little bit of, you know, actual training. Some clubs get a little carried away as far as they'll bring in big machinery. Some clubs like what I have, they're a little bit more old fashioned. They'll just set up like stuff like this. And the guys that we have are really, really good. At one point when they were really trying, they were one of the best clubs in the East Coast. But, all right, that's my portion. I hope it was helpful to you. Do you guys have any questions?
Now, you were speaking before where you said Mars.
I didn't say Mars, but go ahead.
No, that was close to that. It's like, what is it, MURS or something?
Yours.
Yep.
Okay. What does that entail?
It's just an allocation of frequency. So like, you can get yours on this radio. So this radio gets FRS, GMRS, yours. It gets, I left out a couple of things though, ham radio bands, but it also picks up like businesses, I think, railroad. You can look all this stuff up. Sometimes you can pick up certain frequencies.
Yeah,
I used to
like-
take
like
this to
tow
work,
truck companies,
and I used to listen to people in work.
ambulances,
Yeah,
cab
well,
companies.
it depends. People, can you pick up the cops on this? The cops use another system now. So yeah, so you really can't use it.
Yeah, and
Yeah, well, most of the
I can
stations,
get the state troopers on mine.
depends where you go, but they all switch, I believe it's E25, it's a trunking type system. So, like near us, we can't. Oh, life and death situation, use it. You're not gonna get arrested or whatever. Otherwise, you know, get the license and just play around with it.
Life and death, they put you in jail?
No.
Not in the car.
No, he has a broken leg, he's out here in the middle of nowhere. You need help. Call. And you know, they're not gonna get you for that. They're gonna get you for the people that are like la, doing stupid stuff. That's it. So, that's my presentation. Thank you guys, appreciate it.
All right.